Jeepers.
This thing has a mind of its own. Don't tell me. Because it's haunted, right?
Yeah, Shaggy.
How I know what a rubber band feels like.
There she is now.
Welcome back to my Let's Play of Scooby Doo Not 100 Frights for the PlayStation 2. In the last part, Scooby arrived at Mystic Manor, but he was instantly separated from all his friends. And now we're on the dock, and we're looking for a double jump invention, which happens to be behind this gate. Fear on the Pier, Part 2. So we've skipped Part 1. You go to Part 1 later. It's kinda out of order. Take this boat ride for a shortcut around the Canary. This boat ride doesn't look very safe. Doesn't look very big either. Okay, so we can't walk in the tar. Get this snack over here. Watch out for the crab, so he doesn't hit you. The groundskeeper was saying something about getting crabs, and I find that very inappropriate for a Scooby Doo game. That got past the radar, and it maintained an E for everyone rating. This game really is kind of creepy. It's not really that colorful and cartoony, it really is kind of gloomy. And now we found the Professor Spring's invention. Now you can do a double jump by pressing X again after jumping. I am actually kind of glad that they explained how Scooby does a double jump, and instead of most video games where the characters can do a double jump, but it's not really explained. Crabs! So now we got hurt by a crab. Now we're gonna make our way back to the Mystic Manor where we can get a monster token. And then after that we're gonna go to the hedge maze, because we still need a helmet to bash through those webs in the manor. That's a trick to getting those Scooby snacks earlier than you should be able to, because you can't jump in the tar yet. I know a ton of little weird tricks like that in this game because I've played it 1,000,001 times. Now we're back on the dock, and now you can't go back through here until later in the game, because this button appears to be stuck. Come back after you find an invention that will let you bash it. And we could just warp back to the manor, but there's more Scooby snacks to be had if we go this way, and I'm always going to try and get snacks. There's about 30 areas in this game to get all the snacks in, and I'm going to try and like spread it out and get them as soon as I can, instead of just at the end of the game just trying to get all the snacks in one part. And Shaggy has abandoned us. He got tired of hanging around. And that's what we're about to do on this pelican. Jump on and he takes you to the snacks. You can move around as much as you want, you'll still get everything. This isn't very safe either. You would think he would try and knock Scooby off. He's a very laid back pelican. Okay, now with your double jump, you can jump up here and get some more snacks. And yeah. So now let's go back to the Mystic Manor where we're gonna get another monster token, and then we're gonna unlock the monster gallery because we have enough Scooby snacks now. Yeah, jumping on those crabs and the rats and other things
What do you want from me?
will give you sandwiches and chicken, and because that makes sense. Video game logic. Now the monster gallery is unlocked, but we're not going to go in there yet. Instead, we're going to go into the manor and get the monster token. So jump up here to where the key was earlier.
Right. It's the headless specter.
Watch out for that bat. And
Cool. A monster
the
token.
headless specter monster token's up there. But first, jump down here. Get these snacks.
Ruby snacks.
These snacks are kind of annoying to get. And it's really kind of annoying that we can't beat up monsters yet. That was a fail. Okay. Don't do what I just did. Do it correctly.
Right. It's the headless specter.
I'm getting hit a lot. I can't wait until I get the helmet and I'm able to beat these guys up. And that door by the headless specters only opens up from the other side. Okay, now you got the headless specter token. So let's go to the monster gallery and put in our first 2 monster tokens. Because if you remember, we got the gargoyle token from the playground earlier.
It's a warp.
There's 21 tokens in the game. The 20 classic Scooby Doo villains and the one mastermind of this game, who's literally called the Mastermind. And in here, you can look at all your movies, or the cutscenes, and for every area where you get all the Scooby snacks, you unlock concept art. And this is what we got for clearing out the playground area. All level designs begin with conceptual sketches. You must collect all snacks in another area to unlock the next image. So let's go put in all monster tokens. The creeper, the Funland robot, and the gargoyle. A good medium is rare. Scooby and the gang join a mysterious fortune teller for a seance. Who makes Scooby snacks? Trick question, it's the Scooby Snack Factory. And then you've got the Geronimo, the green ghost, who's my favorite bad guy in this game. Or my favorite monster. The haunted house hang-up. Mystery Inc. encounters a headless specter after entering an eerie house. Daphne returned to the Scooby-Doo series, but what happened to Fred and Velma? Fred went on to write mystery novels, and Velma joined NASA. Velma became a research scientist for NASA, and Fred became a mystery novelist. Okay. Only know that because of the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. I was a Scooby-Doo fan as a kid, but I still haven't seen a lot of these episodes. So we're just going all the way back to activate the warp gate in here. And go back to the mystery machine, which is basically the hub of this game. You'll go there a lot. Now make our way over here, and with our double jump we can get this key, and we can go into the hedge maze. On Edge into Hedge, Part 1. This is my favorite area in the game, the hedge maze. I like it over the dock and the manor. This gate appears to open from the other side. We're gonna be on that other side soon. Get all the snacks. And here's another monster token up here. You'll need the helmet power up to open this gate. We are going to get the helmet power up soon.
Right.
Probably at the end, in the next part. I doubt we'll be able to fit it into this part. Go up here, get a sandwich, run away, don't get hit by the witch. Under this flower. Most of these flowers and stuff just have sandwiches in them and stuff to heal you. But some of them do have Scooby snacks. So you might want to just dig up all the flowers to make sure you don't miss any snacks. But the shovel invention is pretty useless. On Edge in the Hedge, Part 2. There's 4 parts to On Edge in the Hedge, and that's the most parts you'll see in any area. You need the professor's plunger invention to make it up this ramp. Come back when you have found it. So go around this way, because we obviously don't have the plunger invention yet. Don't get hit. Watch out for the zombie. And Scooby has nowhere to go. And we're about to get another invention. You get a lot at the beginning of the game because Scooby just really can't do anything. That's sad. Hello, Scooby-Doo. Here are two of the professor's inventions, the slippers and lampshade. You can use the slippers to sneak quietly past monsters by holding the R2 button while walking. You can use the lampshade to hide from monsters by holding the R2 button while standing still. Use your new lampshade and slippers to avoid the zombie hiding in that urn. Actually, this is probably the most useless invention, because you just get another invention that replaces it later. Anyway, there's a zombie in there, but using these, he can't hear you. But I'm gonna let him come out anyway, because that must be a sad life, staying in there. Watch out for the plants. Those plants are annoying.
It's a werewolf! Rummy!
There's different monsters in each area of the game. Like in the in this area, you'll see more like werewolves and witches and zombies and stuff. Oh my! So okay, this is a trick that I've developed as I've played this game 1,000,001 times, as I've said before. Jump on this pile of dirt, then jump up. Well, that didn't work. Okay, first get that Scooby stat. Then jump up on this tree and then jump up here. You're not supposed to be able to be up here until you have like the plunger or something. So this is kind of a neat trick to get some Scooby snacks earlier, and so you don't have to backtrack quite as much, because there is a lot of backtracking in this game to get all the snacks. And Scooby just got hit. There's some pretty far jumps in here. So don't let Scooby die in any bottomless pits. Which there are quite a bit of. You think the groundskeeper needs to be fired, because he's obviously not doing his job. He's not keeping the ground. He's not keeping up with the dogs either. And he's doing a lot of digging for some reason. Could he be the one behind Professor Alexander Graham's disappearance? And this gate is highly inconvenient. So now we're on to part 3. Watch out for the arrows. I believe there's snacks under one of these flowers. And there is. The gate appears to open from the other side. There are a lot of gates that only open from one side that make you stay on the beaten path. And I'm getting owned by a scarecrow. I love the scarecrows. They're so ballsy. And another example of the groundskeeper's fine work. He must be behind it. There's another monster token back there that you can get later once you get the boots that let you walk in the tar. And I kind of need some help. And that was pointless because I just got hit. Get the Scooby snacks. And we're on to part 4. And we're gonna meet up with Shaggy yet again. Scooby is very thrilled to see Shaggy, as you can see.
Hey, Scoob! Better hop on quick! This thing has a mind of its own! Okay, Shaggy.
This part is slightly annoying.
Look out, Scoob!
Basically, you just gotta... There's no safe ground to walk on, so you have to get all the snacks. Well, you don't have to get all the snacks, but if you're a completist freak like me, you're gonna want to get all the snacks, and it's kind of hard to get all the snacks when there's no ground to walk on. And so if you miss a snack, you have to make Scooby die and start all over again. That's kind of annoying. The snacks are pretty easy to get. I say that now that I said that, I'm probably gonna miss all of them. And the groundskeeper has set up all of these traps to kill Scooby. Make sure he's never found out. Jump onto here. Shaggy's enjoying himself. Shaggy is really concerned for Velma, Fred, and Daphne. He's not doing his part to help out. He's just going around riding lawnmowers and hanging onto pelicans. One time I got the scarecrow to land on the back of the lawnmower, and that was a pretty fun experience. And he hung on to the lawnmower for like a good 2 minutes before he fell off. And I've always tried to make it happen again, but it never does. I need that sandwich.
Sully! Come on, Scoob, let's get going.
I was about to make a joke about how Daphne made that, but then I was like, nah, better not.
It's a warp day.
Is that a
It's out of
control?
control, pal. If you need me, I'll be back at the start. Wahoo!
So, now we've completed On Edge in the Hedge, and in the next part, we will give this gate thing more of our Scooby snacks that it really doesn't deserve, and I will see you then.